90% of people using ChatGPT are getting mediocre results and blaming the tool. The tool isn't the problem. There's one fundamental mistake almost every beginner makes, and it turns a genuinely powerful system into something that feels like a broken calculator. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And everything you get out of ChatGPT from that point forward changes completely. Here's what nobody tells you. ChatGPT doesn't know who it's talking to. It doesn't know what you're building, who your audience is, or what good looks like for your situation. Every time you open a new chat, you're talking to something that knows everything in general and nothing about you specifically. That gap is why the outputs feel generic. That gap is entirely fixable. These are 10 things that actually close it. 1. Give it a role before you give it a task. Before you ask for anything, tell ChatGPT who to be. You are a direct response copywriter with 10 years of experience. That single sentence changes the quality of everything that follows. The model performs differently when it has an identity to operate from. 2. Tell it exactly who the audience is. Write a beginner's guide to investing produces something generic. Write a beginner's guide to investing for someone who has never owned a stock and is terrified of losing money produces something that could actually help someone. Specificity is the entire game. 3. Ask it to think step by step. Add that phrase to any complex request. The model slows down, works through the logic, and makes far fewer mistakes. It sounds too simple to matter. It matters more than almost anything else on this list. 4. Use it to rewrite, not just create. Blank page prompts are the hardest prompts. Write something rough, paste it in, and say, "Make this clearer and more direct." You shift from writer to editor. That shift cuts your work time in half and produces better output every time. 5. Ask for options, not one answer. Give me 5 different ways to open this email produces better raw material than write me an email. You're not outsourcing the decision. You're generating the options you choose from. That's a fundamentally more useful relationship with the tool. 6. Push back on the first answer. When the output is mediocre, say so. That was too generic. Make it more specific and cut the fluff. The model adjusts immediately. Most people accept the first answer and walk away disappointed. The first answer is always a draft. 7. Give it context it doesn't have. ChatGPT knows nothing about your business unless you tell it. 2 sentences describing what you're building transforms everything. Treat every session like you're briefing a smart contractor who knows nothing about your project yet. 8. Use it to stress test your ideas. Before you build anything, paste your idea in and ask, what are the 3 biggest reasons this could fail? It's surprisingly effective, not because it knows your market, but because it's processed more business writing than you could read in a lifetime. 9. Build one prompt you reuse. Find a task you repeat every week and build a prompt that produces it reliably. Save it. That reusable prompt now does work for you indefinitely. 1 hour of refinement turns into hours saved every single month. 10. Ask it what you should be asking. When you're stuck, try this. I'm trying to achieve this goal. What questions should I be asking to get there? ChatGPT will surface angles you didn't consider. It's the most underused prompt on this entire list. That's the shift. Stop treating this like a vending machine. Start treating it like a collaborator that needs a real brief. And watch what it actually does when you give it one. If this changed how you think about using AI tools, subscribe. Every week I break down exactly how to use these tools to build a real online business. No fluff, no hype, just what works. Next, if you want to know which AI tool is actually worth paying for in 2026, that video is right here.